In this video, we're gonna talk about top 10 tablets in 2022. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. A tablet computer, sometimes known as a tablet computer, is a mobile device that integrates a mobile operating system, touchscreen display processing hardware, and a rechargeable battery into a single, tiny, and flat container. Tablet computers perform the same operations as desktop computers, although they lack certain input-output I/O capabilities. The key difference between contemporary tablets and modern smartphones are that tablets are much larger than smartphones, with diagonal screens 7 inches that becomes 18 centimeters or more. Here are top 10 tablets in 2022. Number 10. Xiaomi Pad 10.4 New Edition. The goal was to provide the best Xiaomi tablet without raising the price. It has a 10.4-inch screen with a resolution of 2000 by 1200 pixels. And it has a man and selfie camera, both of which have 8 megapixels, so pictures will be quite good. If you want maximum performance, I can tell you that its processor is the cutting-edge Kirin A20 GPU Mali G57. It has 4 GB of RAM and runs UI 10.1 Android 10 AOSP software. Anyways, this tablet is fantastic, and you can choose between 2 storage options, 64 GB and 128 GB, for a reasonable price starting at $300. Number 9. Xiaomi Pad 5. Xiaomi is working hard to make the most of its arsenal. Its 11-inch screen with a resolution of 2560 by 1600 pixels produces excellent visual quality. You can also snap great photos, shoot fantastic movies with its 13-megapixel back camera, 8-megapixel front camera. It has an 8-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 860 CPU and the MIUI 12.5 operating system, which is based on Android 11, gives it a solid backing. This remarkable Xiaomi idea is priced beginning at $390, which is fairly cheap, especially since it contains 6 GB of RAM and storage choices of 128 GB and 256 GB. Number 8. Microsoft Surface Pro 8. The Surface Pro 8 has 512 GB by inbuilt storage that can be expanded to 256 GB by adding an SSD. What is still a tablet? Its CPU is a powerful Intel 1185G7 with a Windows 11 home operating system and 32 GB of RAM. It also has a 13-inch screen with a resolution of 2880 by 1920 pixels. For pictures and videos, it sports a 10-megapixel back camera capable of recording 4K films and a 5-megapixel front camera. It's such a capable tablet that it functions almost like a laptop without a keyboard. Its key selling point is the quantity of ports: 2 for USB-C, 1 mini jack, 1 Surface Connect, 1 nano SIM slot, and 1 Type Cover port. It starts $1,245, which is a touch pricey, but reflects its excellent value. Number 7. Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra. Its Super AMOLED LED screen is 14.6 megapixels and has a resolution of 2960 by 1848 pixels. It's not only massive, but also quite strong. Its rear camera has 6-megapixel wide angle and the front camera has 12-megapixel wide angle, so video calls will be excellent. It has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 CPU and an Android 12.1 UI 4-tab operating system, which complements its 16 GB of RAM and internal storage of up to 512 GB, which can be expanded by microSD. The only thing that might bother you is its weight, which is probably a little heavy for you. Aside from that, it's somewhat less expensive than the tablet and number 8 at $1,210. Number 6. Microsoft Surface Go 3. The Surface Go 3 is a less expensive, smaller alternative that is just as sturdy. This 10-inch tablet with a resolution of 1920 by 1280 pixels includes an Intel Pentium Gold 6500-watt CPU and a Windows 11 Home S-Mod operating system. It features 8 GB of RAM, which provides you a lot of flexibility while using your programs. And it has internal storage of up to 128 GB, which can be expanded with an SSD. Regarding the cameras, this may be a vulnerability. It sports a back camera with 8 megapixels and a front camera with 5 megapixels. They do, however, support 1080p videos and come with a Windows Hello Face Recognition feature. It's available for $460. Number 5. Amazon Fire HD 10 Plus. Techies will remember the Amazon Fire 7 for its low price and competitive capabilities. The Fire HD 10 Plus, on the other hand, has arrived to take its place. This compact and affordable 10.1-inch tablet boasts a resolution of 1920 by 1200 pixels, a robust 2 GHz octa-core CPU, a Fire OS operating system, and 4 GB of RAM. The internal storage capacity is 32 GB. However, it can be expanded to 1 TB. Incredible. The crucial items in this case are simplicity, usefulness, and portability. Despite the fact that it has a 5 megapixel back camera and a 2 megapixel front camera, it might be better. The Fire HD 10 Plus has the greatest price to quality ratio on the list. It also weighs just 1.02 pounds and costs $180. Number 4. Lenovo Yoga Tab 11. The Android 11 operating system is used by its MediaTek Helio G90T processor. Its 11-inch screen boasts a resolution of 2000 by 1200 megapixel, allowing you to capture high-quality images in a small package. It includes 8 GB of RAM and inbuilt storage of up to 256 GB, which can be expanded with a micro SD card. Furthermore, both the back and the front cameras have 8 megapixels, all at the reasonable price of $370. The Yoga Tab comes in 2 strong variations. First, the 11 Plus costs $300 and enhances the quality of the back camera to 30 megapixels while lowering the RAM to 6 megabytes per second. The Yoga Tab 13 costs $300 and increases the screen size to 13 inches while switching to a Snapdragon 870 engine. Number 3. Apple iPad 2021. This iPad has the year 2021 in its name, but don't be fooled. Just because it came out a long ago doesn't mean it should be on this list. Its 12 megapixel front camera is fantastic for video chats, while its 8 megapixel back camera is adequate for photography. The iPad 2021 is powered by the A13 Bionic chip, which provides excellent support, combined with the iPad OS 15 operating system. It's also portable, thanks to its 10.2-inch Retina display, high quality of 2160 by 1620 pixels. In terms of storage capacity, this model offers up to 256 gigabytes, cramming a lot of functionality into a device that costs less than $400. Number 2. Samsung Galaxy Tab S8. It's 11 inches smaller, and its mobility has increased without sacrificing its resolution of 2560 by 1600 pixel. It also has a strong Qualcomm Snapdragon 8th generation CPU and the Android 12 One UI 4 tab operating system. It contains 13 megapixel back camera with a 6 megapixel angle, as well as a 12 megapixel front camera. So far, everything is similar to its cousin, except that this model costs $800 less. So you can see the significant price difference here, since the Super version costs $1,210. Another distinction is that It has 12 gigabytes of RAM, which makes it somewhat less powerful than the Ultra, although this difference is undetectable in usage. By the way, the storage option is up to 256 gigabytes, which can be expanded with a micro SD card. So the Galaxy Tab S8 is fantastic, less expensive, and more small. Number 1. Apple iPad Air. The 2022 iPad Air is 10.9 inches in size and features a resolution of 2360 by 1640 pixels. In terms of visual quality, the iPad Air and the Galaxy Tab S8 are tied. Although, by 0.1 inch, we may argue that the iPad is superior in terms of portability. However, its 8 gigabytes of RAM is slightly surpassed by that of the Tab S8, and its storage option is 256 gigabytes, falls short in this regard as well. But the iPad Air will overcome those issues and take advantage of its 8-core M1 processor equipped with the iPad OS 15 operating system, allowing it to be slightly better than the Samsung's proposal. Concerning the cameras, they have tied again, since both the front and back cameras of the iPad Air have 12 megapixels. There's a big price difference. The iPad Air starts at $710, which is over $100 cheaper than the Galaxy Tab S8. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit the subscribe button before you go.